Hello, Aries. Welcome to Sidekick Tarot. I'm Ryan, and thank you for being here. This is going to be a general reading, so everything may not resonate. Take what does and leave the rest. Or if you're interested in more tarot readings after this, go ahead and check out my wife's channel at Val333 Tarot, which is read for you as well. Thank you. I'll be starting by pulling your current or overall energy, and then we'll be going into clarifiers. Okay, I'll get the cards out first, and then I'll begin. That reminds me, I never did look up the difference between a ram and a goat. Aries and Capricorn. If both of them were to kind of headbutt each other, I wonder who would win. They both got horns. They both like to back up before they're getting ready to charge. Either someone or something. I always thought it was funny when one of them gets their head knocked, they like back up and they kind of stumble like they're starstruck or something. It's like, whoa. But then they keep doing it, and it's sort of like, I don't know. It's what they do. It's their nature. This episode on the Nature Channel. It's really cool though, because if you've seen the x-rays of animals that do that, there's a shock wave that goes from the skull of impact all the way down the spine. Goodness. Okay. Jumping into this, Aries, what you're showing me, there is this possible, well, geez, what is going on? It feels like a lot's going on, but at the same time, a lot's not going on. A lot of this feels like it's under the same roof, possibly between you and someone. I do see there is possibly a living situation here. And I say possibly because I'm going to leave it open. That being said, there is as well something you are thinking about working on or towards. You're kind of telling me that things are moving, but things aren't necessarily moving the way you want them to. There is a lot of emotional investment in this, and I feel like because things aren't moving exactly how you want them to, you are showing up kind of like containing oneself, but I do see at the same time, there is this energy of confidence to start some sort of new project or maybe side endeavor for finances. Don't exactly know what that is, but it feels like something is it feels like a side project, really. Side hobby, a different way to make money and income, that type of thing. But overall, you're ultimately saying, I need to kind of see more. I need to find out more. And what's fascinating about this is you are gaining perspective, but there's also kind of the awareness of like, oh, this is what I'm working with. And because of that, you're having to kind of take some time to rest and recover some more. It's fascinating to see what's going on. It feels like you're like mentally preparing yourself for something and then finding out other things as well about maybe what you're doing or what you're gonna do. And it's a little bit difficult. So let's go ahead and jump into clarifiers. Let's see. Now we got a chunk. There we go. What? What? Okay. I'm curious. I'm very curious. It definitely feels as if whatever these changes and shifts are that you're making, it's almost as if you're finding what you kind of emotionally gravitate towards and what you don't. I feel like it's equal. It's both. You're like, I'm okay with this, I'm not okay with that. I like this, I don't like that. But what's interesting is part of those, it's like, it feels like part of those changes is something deeply personal to you. Making changes for you, maybe? Trying to figure out, like, what you kind of, well, I don't know. Yeah, even you're like, I'm not too sure about this. There's still quite a bit here that you're processing, and it definitely feels like something you want to work on or towards. It could be yourself, but I feel like, again, it's regarding the situation and how things are progressing moving forward. Ultimately, you're saying there's still more I need to kind of sit with and figure out and kind of think about how to work on this. Whew. Did not expect that. This is possibly regarding a commitment or a marriage. Whew. Okay. Geez, it's wow. It's geez, Aries. Yeah, it almost feels as if things emotionally, regarding these changes, things emotionally kind of are, kind of aren't moving forward towards the progression of this relationship. Jeez. You're trying to sit with it. You're trying to be cool, calm, patient. At the same time, you're also wondering, like, what is going on? What is going on? Yeah, with the moon. What is going on? There is quite a bit of emotional confusion, that is for sure. Like I said, the way this starts with what's coming out, yeah, I believe it. I feel that too. Jeez. Don't know where things are going. Possibly between you and someone, but I don't feel like it could be. It could be, but I feel like there's something more so personal here about this, along with what or who you're dealing with. There's quite a bit of people here, actually. I'll stay tuned. Yeah, you're kind of, geez, I saw this yesterday. Um, you're like, well, if I just kind of control and contain myself, something will kind of just work out. Either work out or straighten itself out, or something will kind of lead towards success. I'm not going to say you're kind of showing me this energy of, I'm just going to kind of do my thing for the sake of recognition, or being recognized by someone. It could possibly be, but this is marriage. This is marriage. Jeez. What's going on with the relationship, though? It feels as if you want to work on the marriage, you want to work on the relationship, but it's like you're, because of the emotional uncertainty, it's making it real difficult because you're trying to balance out, in a sense, self-love, possibly self-respect as well, with this relationship commitment. And it's like, here you are trying to work on this and put things together for the sake of everything and everyone involved, and well, it's sort of like you're hoping that in the process things will begin to make more and more sense, but at the same time, it's that even that is kind of frustrating a little bit. Yeah. Oh goodness. So what you're doing is you're taking a step back. And when you take a step back, there's something here going on within you. I feel like you're getting a different kind of perspective from the situation, looking at them, looking at the situation, the circumstances, then looking at you. There's something changing here about you. And I feel like this is unfortunately what's causing that stress, that anxiety. Possibly worry about, okay, what's going to happen then? Yep. Overwhelmed. You're not too sure. You're not too sure what to think. I feel like you are slowly changing. And you're also kind of telling me, like, I am changing, and I don't know what that means for everything and everyone involved. I don't exactly know where this road or path is going to take me or lead me, but Wow. Wow. What's fascinating about this, Aries, is you're ultimately saying at the end of this, fear, worry, stress, anxiety, yes, but at the same time, you are taking some time for yourself. And what I like about this, taking time to yourself to really center and ground yourself is definitely leading towards some type of closure of a cycle. I don't exactly know what that means, whether it's your own changes in growth, progression, or whether it's the closure of some sort of cycle here between you and someone. I don't feel like it is. I feel like it's more so something personal to you. But of course, if you are dealing with anyone, we do have, here we go, Scorpio, Pisces, Leo, more Pisces, Sagittarius, and Taurus. Goodbye.